Hey guys, it's Sarah, and I'm here with another layout that is in my best friend's wedding album. And this one, let me tell you, has probably got to be my favorite one so far because I definitely played off of our humor. Not only my humor, but her and her husband's humor. So Lindsay and I have very similar senses of humor, I guess you could say. You know, we laugh about the same things. We have made the exact same joke at the exact same time before. Just, it's just one of those types of things. And her husband is the same way. And he's really, really funny and just, comes up with the funniest things. So I played off of that a little bit on this one here, and you'll see how I do that with the title and with like kind of a subtitle type thing that I have going on. But in the meantime, I am using a piece of wood grain paper that looks like a deck, which is where they got married. They got married in kind of like a gazebo overlooking the water there. And so that was my background there. And then I used a couple of pieces of just scrap paper that I had that went really well, and along with a large piece of cardstock there. And for the bottom piece of paper there, I kept the branding strip on because I really like that stripe kind of grounding everything on the bottom. Okay, so I used these navy blue letter stickers here. I don't know the name of them. I've had them for a while though. And I spelled out the word Mawage. Now, this is where I'm playing with the humor because that is from The Princess Bride, where there's a wedding and the minister comes up and he's, in his formal garb and blah, blah, blah. And then he speaks and he says, marriage. And it goes into this whole speech thing where he's doing it. And I had to pull it up on my phone because I wanted to actually spell out the first part of it. And I'm using these really tiny letter stickers, which I think are from Basic Gray. And I'm spelling out everything the way that it says. So it says marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today, which is how he talks. And it's just so funny. And I thought that they would really appreciate that. I thought it would make them laugh. So that is what I did here, which is why it's one of my favorites. So, yeah. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put down this really large piece of scrap paper. It's very, very busy. I will tone it down a little bit, but it does have all the colors that I'm looking for, and I thought it was fun. So I'm going to put most of it there, and then I cut off a little piece of the end to put it over on this other side too, to make it look like it goes across the whole thing. And I'm going to put this one down here, which is a scrap of yellow textured cardstock. And I'm going to rip the ends off a little bit so it's ripped, and that kind of helps tone it down just a little bit. All right, so now I'm going to go through my little box here of things that I pulled specifically for this album that I thought would go really well. And I'm just going to pull out a couple things and just do a couple of little strips of embellishing. And I did find this really large flower that I thought went really well along the top next to the title, so I'll have that up there. This one says, I think "You Are Forever My Always," maybe. And then that one on the bottom says "You Make My Heart Skip a Beat," which I really liked too. And then I'm going to put this acrylic heart in yellow on the top, which helps bring some yellow up at the top as well, along with that flower. But I am going to use this large acrylic heart here. And I'm going to use some red, what's that called? Red line tape? Yeah. And this is the best thing I've found for acrylics because it holds it and it doesn't move. So very, very strong for that. And then I have these yellow pearl beads that I'm going to use as well. And I really like the pop that has against the blue. So I'm going to use those. They look like pearls. And Kaylin is there. She was asking me about the words, and I'm explaining to her from the movie that that's how the preacher talks, and it was really funny. She's still too young to watch The Princess Bride, but as soon as she's old enough, I'm going to get her watching that because it's hilarious. And then I need something else here on this yellow, I think. And I grab a tag, but that covers up way too much of it, so I didn't like that. But I do end up finding a little piece here that says hello, and I'm going to use that. And that's just kind of the perfect, like it fills it up a little bit, but not too much. And that is going to complete my layout. So here's some close-ups for you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you again very soon with another layout. Have a great day, guys.